of Union Parliament. First of all, what is strength of Lok Sabha? The strength of Lok Sabha according to Constitution is 550, out of which 530 are elected from the states and 520 are elected from Union Territory. What is qualification to become a member of Lok Sabha? He must be a citizen of India and he should be at least 25 years old. He should be not a proclaimed offender. Term of Lok Sabha is only for 5 years. What is session? Session is a time period during which the House conducts its daily business meetings, and there are 3 sessions: budget session, monsoon session and winter session. Budget session from February to May, the monsoon session from July to September, and the winter session from November to December. Now, any two exclusive power of the Lok Sabha. No confidence motion can only be passed in the Lok Sabha, and um, if there is a deadlock between two houses, the Lok Sabha has a real say because it has more maximum strength than Rajya Sabha. Now we are going to on Rajya Sabha the strength. The Rajya Sabha strength is 250, out of which 238 are elected and 12 are elected by the president from the known welfare areas. Now, what is the election on term? The members are elected by the elected members of state legislative assembly by the means of single transferable vote for the period of 6 years. Now, why it is a permanent house? Because it is cannot be dissolved like Lok Sabha. Each member of Rajya Sabha is elected for a period of 6 years, and 1/3 of the house retired after the period of 2 years. Now, what are the qualifications? He must be a citizen of India. He should be of 30 years old and not a proclaimed offender. Who is presiding officer of Rajya Sabha? That is Vice President. The Speaker of the Lok Sabha is elected solely after the newly elected Lok Sabha meets for the first time. The Indian Constitution provides that when the House is dissolved, the Speaker should not vacate his office. He should remain in the office until the new Speaker is elected by the new Lok Sabha. And removal is the speaker can resign his post on health ground or on other ground by submitting a letter of resignation to the deputy speaker. He can also be removed by Lok Sabha if the majority of the member pass a resolution to his effect. And functions are the speaker has final say regarding all the rules and procedures of the house. The speakers decide whether a bill is a money bill or not. He can adjourn the house if it lack quorum, and he also maintains the decorum of the house. The speakers maintain the decorum of the house. The speakers receive all the document, letters and petitions in the house. Now the function done. Now we are going to proceed on Parliament. First of all, legislative function. Parliament is the highest lawmaking body. It frames new laws and amends and repeal them if necessary. As far as 47 subjects in the concurrent lists are concerned, both the Parliament and the state legislature have got the right to make laws. But if any state laws comes in conflict with central law, the central law shall prevail. The Parliament can make laws on residuary subjects. All the ordinances issued by the President must be approved by Parliament within the time period of 6 weeks. Executive power question hour. An hour of a day is in the daily routine of the Parliament is reserved for questions and vote of no confidence motion. The government can be voted out of the office due to lack of majority, and all the ministers have to resign if the successful no confidence motion is passed against the present government. Monetary control. The Parliament can hold the strings of the government, and it can tight or cut the salaries of the minister if the budget or annual budget is affected. Now, what are financial powers? Annual budget. It is the budget which is presented in the Parliament by the Union Minister for the Finance with the prior of approval of the President. Consolidated Fund of India is the account of revenue of the Government of India receives through income tax and custom tax, and supplementary demands are the mini budgets passed in the middle of the year. Now, quorum. Quorum is the minimum strength required to be present in the house before it could transact any business. As far as the rule, 1/10 of the total membership of each house is required to constitute the quorum. And now we have already discussed question hour, and it types are unstated question, stated question, and short notice question. And in two motions, adjournment motion, no confidence motion we have discussed, and adjournment motion is daily business. If any immense public importance crop out, then the ministers can ask for adjournment of the House and can discuss the matter immediately. If there is a deadlock between two houses of the parliament then over a bill, then the joint session is held by the president with the speaker in the chair. Thank you. Hope so this video is find you helpful. All the best for your exams and subscribe my channel. Thank you.